Hey guys, this is the Oath Pubg team. We're here to give you a quick recap of ESL.
Describe how you were feeling going into Game 12 of the ESL group stage and needing to win a game to make it to the final.
Going into Game 12 of ESL, it was very nerve-wracking. Uh, Fortunately, one of our good friends, Trimsy, decided to rat Kickstart at one of the compounds, so we were basically playing the entire game as three. Going into the game, I actually listened to a song that has a 100% effective rate, and I will not leak that song. I've already leaked it multiple times, but not here. I was definitely nervous, but the amount of relief that we got when we won the game was ridiculous, and yeah, it was amazing.
Jake, why do you think a lot of NA teams struggled so hard in this event, specifically Sonics?
Well, in this event, Sonics didn't really struggle. Like, they did really good. They just couldn't close out games because I don't think they were playing that confident. Like, they usually close out every game they get to the end game, but they didn't do that this tournament. And then the other NA teams like Dodge and Dig, SSG just like didn't play well. I think they're just like on a slump. I don't think there's any specific reason.
Relo, the famed IGL of Oath Gaming, the brains behind the operation. How do you feel about your other three teammates at this point? You just won an event going to the end of the year. How do you feel about this team compared to all the other teams you've been on in the past?
I feel good about my teammates. You know, Snakers doesn't tilt me as much anymore. I mean, I guess kind of. Fail's less annoying, and Kickstart is pretty much like the best teammate you could ask for when it comes to like in-game. So I feel pretty good right now.
I don't know that feeling you just described after that Game 12 experience. Now you've won the entire tournament. How does that feel?
So us ending up winning the ESL after barely qualifying feels pretty scripted, because PUBG normally feels pretty scripted. Purdy called it as soon as we qualified. While he watched us win the last game, he said there's like a clip of him saying like, now that they barely qualified, we're gonna win. And
Oath's gonna win ESL now. It's the storyline. It has to happen. It has to happen.
It happened. So I guess shout out to Purdy Curdy for calling it.
Describe how you were feeling going into the Game 12 of that ESL group stage where we needed to win a game to make it to the final, with the whole year kind of in the balance. And Matt, emotions going into the game and the feeling immediately after when you saw Relo win the 1v1.
So the entire last day in the qual, I knew we just had to win a game. So basically, as we got towards the last one, the tension in my head just kept building more and more and more. And then the game started, and then Shrimsy ratted kick, and then it made the tension even worse, and it was like the highest it's ever been. And we were throughout the entire game, and then it still kept building up throughout the entire game, all the way up until Relo got the 1v1. So at that point, it was like at its peak. Like, I don't think it could ever get worse than that. And then when he won, it all like came out at the same time, and I woke up my whole neighborhood with the scream.
Let's go! Let's go! Oh my god, let's go! Holy shit! Holy fuck!
How does it feel looking back on that feeling you just described now, having won the entire tournament?
Yeah, it's crazy that exactly 2 weeks ago, we were all worried about not qualifying for PGC. Now we won the event and basically qualified for PGC. It's a pretty big shift in emotion, and it'll definitely help us in PCS 5.
How does it feel looking back on that now, having won the entire tournament?
Kind of surreal, to be honest. It feels really nice because we got 300 PGC points, which basically qualifies us to go into PGC. So, I mean, there's nothing else really to say except it just feels amazing to win the tournament.
Cool. What specific curveballs were thrown at us as a team? Like, what did we need? You said talk about adapting. What did we need to adapt to and overcome during this event? Because we came out a lot stronger the second week than we did the first week.
I mean, we just had to adapt to no chance. I mean, they made our chances for winning games a lot harder. And I mean, other than that, just playing aggressive and just picking up fights when we needed to. Like, that's always been a big issue for us, and I think we're improving on it a lot. So, yeah.
Okay, in multiple late game scenarios, you knocked Kickstart. Why was that?
My bullets just have a gravitational pull to Kickstart's like head, or like my car. Like I can't really help it. It's not my fault. Yeah, pretty much that.
That leads us to me to the next question. How do you feel now, having basically qualified for PGC, going into PCS5? What is the mindset like now going into this?
We're all pretty confident going into PCS5. We just got to keep playing the same way, but closing out more games. We just close out one of the few, or if we close out like a couple more end games, we'll just like have multiple wins each week and definitely finish top 3 again.
That's good. I mean, ideally we dethrone Sonics and their constant win streak of the higher tier events. So I think we're going to be confident enough to do that. But if that somehow doesn't happen, I think we're guaranteed top 3 with the mental of the team right now.
Okay. Anyway, Kick. We've now won ESL. We got 300 PGC points. We're pretty much guaranteed to go to PGC. How does that affect your mindset going into this last event of the year?
I think we play pretty bad when we're super stressed. Somehow we end up winning, which I don't know how, but we tend to get super emotional. But we have so much PGC points going into PCS, I think we'll be pretty relaxed, and we're gonna be able to be relaxed. We might just be able to win again. I mean, if Sonics play as bad as they did, and all the other good teams play as bad as they did, I mean, it should just be a free win for us again.
You've been on the team now for a while, even though everyone all the questions we always get are, how's Kick fitting in? Let's just give them a final recap on that. How do you think you're fitting in? What's your role within the team? Are you feeling comfortable with that? How does everything go with the guys?
That's a hard question. Just ask that to someone else.
No, I'm asking it to you. How do you feel? Everyone always asks how we feel about Kickstart. How does Kickstart feel about Oath?
Yeah, I mean, being on Oath is pretty. Doesn't feel really new to me anymore. It feels like I'm pretty used to it now. Feels pretty normal. I think we have a lot of firepower. I think probably the most I've ever been on a team with. A lot of fraggers and a lot of potential. I don't know what the fuck's happening, but I can't think.
Why do you think our team performed on such a higher level than Sonics during ESL? And how does that feel knowing you're so much better than them?
Bring that one to Kick.
I mean, in ESL, their egos got the best of them. We played the format better. They couldn't adapt. Pretty much it.
God, bro, all they do is play pubs, man.
I think
literally
mine was
all
just
they
on the
do.
struggle bus. I think mine, even though he's a good player, I think mine was on the struggle bus. He thinks the API is broken. He thought the election was stolen. It is what it is.
Dude, I think Mime took the wrong drugs this tournament, honestly.
Let's talk about drugs.
I don't think you should put the drugs in there.
Okay.
Bale?
Hmm?
What's going on with Sonics? They're in shambles.
Hey. API's broken. What can I say? API's broken.
I don't know, bro. I hit that guy 10 times, man.
Hey, Bale, in that when we had that 4v4 with Sonics,
Yep.
and mine pushed through the smoke,
Mm-hmm.
what was your HP?
From my in-game experience, from what I can remember, 100 HP.
Guys, we gotta talk about Dignitas. What happened to Dignitas this event? Where were they going?
So, Honey Badger forgot where we looted, and Karma just bit him in the ass.
Yeah, pretty
That's what
much.
it is.
You know, they're playing in America's event with North and South America, and their leadership is European, so I don't really know how far they think they'd get with that.
Kind of pseudo your old team. What's going on since you left, bro? You should have more insight than most people.
I mean, I think I saw a few of them complaining about not getting zones, but I don't know how you can even try to get zones if you're not even in the safe zone at all. If you're 200 meters away from the safe zone, edge, how are you supposed to get a zone if you're just sitting in blue in cars?
Well, you just went on a vacation with two of them. You should have good insight too. What's going on?
I can't say much about that team, to be honest. I can't say much.
Yeah, let's just say Shin has other distractions right now. So does Sparking at this point. I think their
shit.
team's on the downhill trend. You know, only
What?
one-
Wait, downhill?
What?
They're on the uphill, my boy. They're on the uphill. I don't know what you're talking about.
Is SSG okay?
No, not at all.
Oh,
No, they're not okay.
Bang.
bang.
Boom.
Boom.
SSG,
game.
SSG is like the entire solar system on one team. None of it really meshes well together. They're always like millions of art stuff.
You gotta cut that one out, man.
Why do you have to cut that one out? He's just dumb as hell.
I mean, SG has the literal best 2-2 splits in the game. What can I say? I mean, their 2-2 splits are amazing.
SSG is like if you got like two couples and they're both divorced and they have to play together, so none of them want to play together ever, and they just like all die in the game, and like nothing really works pretty much.
That's a little less stupid than the first one.
Yeah, that was okay. Who is the best SAG?
Yeah, I had to go watch it. I had to go watch it.
Fiumba.
Fiumba. Fiumba. Fiumba.
Okay, guys. TSM on that struggle bus the whole first week. What's going on there?
Yeah, so TSM and MC format, you know, this is the second tournament where they didn't get a win in a week, and it seems like about half the time they can't get a win, and it's kind of bringing them down. Probably because their old age, like their average age is maybe like 32 now. I think I could be wrong, but yeah, I think that's definitely bringing them down.
Kurt, Pretty Curdy, you know, he tweeted out about us after the tournament. I think he said Oath is, you know, and you know, he's talking some smack. Any response to that?
Team suck my nuts.
All right, guys. You referred to a couple teams a lot.
Wait,
As
no, I gotta go run for this.
you know who those teams are. We've literally in every interview we had during the broadcast, everything like that, we said, you know who these teams are. Who are these teams? And why are they so annoying? Explain to me what must be going through their heads.
Yeah,
They have
so
no chance.
yeah, so we got pretty griefed, but like, there's no chance. I would tell you guys. It's probably like 22 reasons why.
Keep it going.
Definitely a better way to do that one.
What goes through the heads of these teams you're not talking about when the circle pops and it goes away from them? What goes through their heads?
They just believe they have no chance. They have no chance at winning.
Yeah, they should.
That's how it be.
They should rename their team name to No Chance at Winning and 22 Rat Sports. That'd be way more accurate. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below, and check out everyone's socials. Goodbye.
Later, guys.